Hey, it's Chuck Da Fonk from FSQ. I'm back again, and if you're a close fan of FSQ, you know that the official drink of FSQ is my drink, well, Chuck's drink, is the Mai Tai. And you all know that I love the Mai Tai. In fact, I just went to a Mai Tai seminar where there were six mixologists who made amazing Mai Tais. I ranked them, they were amazing, we drank them all. So I'm gonna teach you how to make a Mai Tai today when you don't really have all the right ingredients. And this is what I call the Malta Mai Tai, because in 2017 I was in Malta at Cafe Del Mar, and if you look at the prices of the individual liquor, that it adds up, at least when you're in Europe and you're paying for 10 euros a shot, it became like a $35 Mai Tai. It's quite funny. But anyway, it'll be a little bit cheaper here in America, and what I'm trying to do today is have the Mai Tai be things that you can find in your mother, father's, or grandfather's liquor cabinet if you're quarantining, because you probably won't be able to find these things and you'll be able to make a Mai Tai, because I'm trying to keep all the cocktails we do really simple. So, that being said, the thing that makes Mai Tais difficult is you need Hourchild or Orzata, this is the Italian version. I got this right here in New York. What's the name of the deli, the place on Bleecker Street that we go to? The Facci's or the deli, what is it called?
I don't
know. Director doesn't want to help me out here. Anyway, Ferraza is like local New York Orzata, the almond syrup. It's just like a simple syrup made with almonds. The one that you can find, and I know Amazon Prime is delivering, though I don't want there to be a rush on this, but it's called Small Hand Foods, and it's Hourchild syrup, and it really makes your Mai Tai spectacular. But again, I'm not asking you to go out and buy things. So it's going to be the Hourchild syrup, a light rum, a dark, well, you start with the dark rum. So you start with the dark rum, then you have a light rum, then you have an orange liqueur, then you have the Hourchild syrup, but we don't have that today. Now, I do want to talk about the rums. The rums can change the entire profile, the flavor profile of, don't show those rums. Anyway, I'll show these rums. We're going to talk about the rums, okay? So the rums can really change the flavor profile of a Mai Tai, and that's what I'm really known for, changing it up. But I'm trying to give you things that are probably in your liquor cabinet, or again, in your grandfather's, grandmother's, parents' liquor cabinet. What's there now? What can you work with? But quickly, I like using Blackwell. This is a dark rum that is the base of my Mai Tais, because it's affordable. It's $30. It's really good. It's by Chris Blackwell, who's actually the son of one of the Appleton rum estate people in Jamaica. He's also the founder of Island Records, the U2, Bob Marley, big record label. So he's cool. This is Chris Blackwell right here, right? But let's just say you're not going to find that in your parents' liquor cabinet. The other thing I like to use, which I'm actually out of, is Wray & Nephew Overproof Rum. It's really funky, it's strong, it's 63% alcohol, or about 120 proof. I don't have that. I have this Diamond Reserve 151, which means 151 proof. It's got banana and kind of caramel notes. It's really smooth. It's not as funky as the Wray & Nephew rum, but I don't know, because we're using something else to substitute for almond syrup, these kind of conflict with the other liquor I'm using. I'm going to talk about that in a second. The other thing I really like using in my Mai Tais is agricole rum. It's made right from the sugar cane. It's a type of rum that's in Martinique. This is jam rum, agricole blanc. I really love using it. It gives it a grassy, I can't explain the taste, but it totally changes the Mai Tai. I don't want to use this up. I'm running low, and again, I want to give you things that are in the liquor cabinet. It's probably not in the liquor cabinet. One other thing that's probably not in the liquor cabinet, but I sometimes use as a sub for Hourchild, is a liqueur. It's 11% alcohol out of, which means 20 proof, so very low alcohol. And it's out of Barbados. It's called Falernum. It's made with cloves and rum and sweetness, and it's it can sub in for the almond Hourchild syrup. So sometimes use that. And also shout out to a couple people. First of all, Shannon Mustafer from Gladys, the Caribbean restaurant in Crown Heights. She's the one who turned me on to Falernum as far as using it in Mai Tais. I also want to give a shout out to Sherry Maher, because I'm making this cocktail for two and I'm going to drop one off by your door. We're all quarantined and I'm going to go to my neighbors and just leave that and ring the doorbell and hope nobody steals that Mai Tai. And I also want to give a shout out to Fiona Bloom, because we're celebrating your birthday and we will definitely give you a call FaceTime later on. So those are my shout outs. All right. And also, yeah, shout out to the Rum Reader again for this amazing Mai Tai seminar, which is incredible. All right, so now I've kind of shown you some of the things I'm working with. What do you think we actually have in the bar of our grandparents or our parents? Well, some dark rum, usually Myers or Gosling's. This is really affordable. It's like 20, 25 bucks. And this can be your base for the dark rum, okay? I've got Bacardi, white rum. That's gonna be my light rum. Really simple. You see Bacardi everywhere. It's in every bar. So easy. You can use any type of orange liqueur. I have triple sec, which is really common, but you probably won't even know what that is, or maybe you don't have it with your margaritas. Cointreau, you see in a lot of adults' liquor cabinets. We've got just enough to play with here. Now, what am I subbing out? Okay, we always use lime juice, but we're gonna have that in the Mai Tai. But I'm subbing the almond syrup with an almond liqueur called Di Serrano, or amaretto is what you really call this, amaretto liqueur. It doesn't really make the Mai Tai taste the right way, but I call this the Malta Mai Tai because when I'm in Europe, nobody really even knows what Hourchild is. I mean, like, if you're at a cocktail bar, yes, but like if you're in just a regular bar, it's just not something that's on hand. So this was my sub in Malta, and this is why it's called the FSQ Malta Mai Tai. All right, so we're gonna make it now. I've got all my tools, I think, and I need my little. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. This is my little measuring jigger. Each of these jiggers is 1.5 ounces. I'm making this for two. Again, I'm making this for you, Sherry. So I'm gonna make it 2 times 2. These proportions are based off of Shannon Mustafer's Mai Tai. Not the same liquors, but it's based off kind of proportions of 2 to 1/2 of everything else. So 2 ounces of dark rum and then 1/2 ounce of everything else. So I'm gonna start with the 2. It'll be 4, because 2 times 4. Okay, so I've got my rocks glasses ready to go. Normally I'd have mint. I don't have mint. You're probably not working with mint just because of what's going on. I've got the 2 glasses. I'm gonna just throw a little bit of bitters in before we get started. I'm gonna throw in the aromatic bitters, Angostura. Oh no, these are orange bitters. And you should have some kind of bitters in your house, probably. And I'm gonna throw in some aromatic bitters that kind of have like this lavender thing. All right, now, sorry about this taking so long, but I wanted to give you a little bit of the backstory on the Mai Tai and how I had to kind of adjust in Europe. And I love Mai Tais that much that I will go to any length to get one. So if I have to use the amaretto, you have to use these things. So we're gonna start with 4 ounces of dark rum. So each one of these jiggers is 1.5 ounces. So we'll just make 2 pours, and that'll make 3, and then we'll make 1 pour for 4 ounces. Okay, that's 1 jigger, so it's 1.5. 2 jiggers, 3 ounces, and then we'll fill it up to the ounce mark. That is 4 ounces of Gosling's dark rum. You can use Myers dark rum. You'll find dark rum like in the liquor cabinet. I hope you've got all these things. Next, I'm just using the really basic Bacardi rum. And we will do, let's see. So if it would normally be 1/2, it's going to be a 4 ounce. Let's see my 1 ounce mark here in the sugar. And pour that in. See what I did here is like I stacked the liquors like this way, like so I know I'm going in order, and I put one away as I'm making it. That way I don't put the same alcohol in place, because it's been known to happen. I forget where I'm in the drink, and then I don't want to use any bad language. You know what happens. That's why I did it arranged it. Okay, so we're going to do 1 ounce of the orange liqueur, which in this case is Cointreau. again, this would be the orgy part. This is where I would probably normally, if I had it, I'm not going to even open this up because the small hand sweet orgy is so good. I'm going to save it for a rainy day after I finish this orzata, which is like cheaper, like $10 at the Italian market. So we're going to skip those and we're going to use the amaretto. It just gives it a different flavor profile, a little more alcohol obviously. And we'll do an ounce of amaretto. Very syrupy. Okay, and then an ounce of the lime juice. And see, again, I'm putting these things away as I go down the line. A little bit better than my margarita mess that I left behind the other day. We're almost there. I can just taste it already. I'm so excited. And if you don't have lime juice, you could use lemon juice too. It'll be a little brighter, a little sweeter. Okay, so all the things are off the table. That means that we're done. Now, we're gonna shake it up. We're gonna put the 2 glasses out. We have room for them now. Sherry, your cocktail is almost done. I promise. All right, so. This is a Williams-Sonoma shaker that my mother-in-law bought for my birthday, so shout out to you, Diane Berman, for helping me with my cocktails. She knows what I like. Most of you who know me know that I love the Mai Tai, right? I always try to order the Mai Tai. And again, this is the Malta Mai Tai, makeshift Mai Tai. How many seconds have I been doing? 15 seconds shake. Yes. I just want to give it 1 or 2 more shakes because the amaretto is so syrupy. If you don't shake it, it's like, just give it a really good shake. Alright, this is cold. Sometimes it gets so cold that the top is stuck. Alright, let's do it. Let's put these together so we make sure we get the right amount. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to touch like this. See, the amaretto gives it kind of a darker color than Mai Tai, most Mai Tais you see. And they do use, I should mention that like when you go to Chinese restaurants, like, what's the one? Again, the one that's created General Tso's chicken. They make Mai Tais with amaretto. Shunli, they make their Mai Tais with amaretto. They use juices and stuff too, but they do put the amaretto in there. It's not proper. Look, again, this is not a proper Mai Tai. This is the Malta Mai Tai, okay? This is what I usually make by. All right, I will taste my glass. Sherry, that's yours. That's good. That's really good. I think I had one like this last night. I had to let it settle a bit. But this is not a proper Mai Tai. This is the Malta Mai Tai. I hope you guys have these things in your cabinet and you can use them up. I'm going to try to give you guys some more triple sec recipes because they are easy to do kind of cocktails. All right, I'm Chuck again. Thanks for watching.